Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As y'all can see by the title of today's video, I hopped on the park with my Pro 1 IRL and I hopped on my Pure Lock and we went absolutely insane. Now I'm here to show y'all some gameplay. As you can see by the title, like I said, we're playing with a Pro 1 and you can see we're playing against two Superstar 1s. Normally this isn't the type of competition that I would show me playing against because Superstar 1 is still pretty low in the book of my player. As you can see, I'm in Elite 2 if you're new to the channel. But as you can see, Eagles for the win, I call him Billy. Believe it or not, I'm going to explain what kind of IRL this is to me. This is actually my dad's best friend, believe it or not. We play Halo occasionally, you know, Halo 5. I know it's some old, super old game, but anyway. We just went from playing that. I play with that with my dad probably every other night or so, just as something that us two can like do together. And we play, you know, just with whoever, whether it be his friends or my brother, stuff like that. Just a cool little family thing to do. So anyway, to get into the topic of this video, you can see I went absolutely crazy with this Pure Lock. We didn't lose a single game. I'll pop on the screen right now Billy's win percentage from 2 games in. So we won 2 games in to that point, and then you can see we won 9 games in a row after that. So literally we went 11-0 on this night, and this is the first time that we hopped on the park. I told him what to make and all that stuff. He was asking me what he should make if we were to play park together. I didn't know exactly what build I was going to hop on if we were to play together, but then it came to my mind that it'd be perfect to hop on this Pure Lock and play like this, where I'm just ISOing at the PG. We could even have him run Flashy Passer. Eventually later in the night that we ended up doing that, where he had Flashy Passer. He actually caught on to the whole lob method that I'd be doing with, like, you know, my buddies on like the 2K game, where, you know, I'll just sit wing. If they play me too tight, I go for the back door on the lob. He was really good at throwing lobs and all that stuff too. You're going to see in the second game that we played though, you're going to see it truly shows that he is very new to this game. He actually didn't even come up to me on the inbound one time because he thought I was just going to dribble off the top. And you can see they're definitely giving him the Pro 1 treatment. They're leaving him wide open. And this dude was cashing out. He only had silver quick draw. I put him on the 38. I'm not exactly sure if that is 38 that he's using though. I don't know. It didn't like really dawn on me whether he had it on or not. But anyway, you get the deal. Look at this. I mean, they're just making him shoot. I'm gonna keep on feeding it to him. I got gold dimer on and all that stuff. He's got 90 3-pointer. He's bound to hit a couple, honestly. And you can see he's greening. He's got his meter on, all types of stuff. He was actually playing really well for, you know, a novice to this game. But you can see, I mean, as far as like tendencies, you can definitely see like that he is a novice. But like I said, I think it's gonna be really fun. I actually tweeted about this a couple days ago, asking if y'all thought it'd be cool if I ran a lineup like this, where this can be toxic at times, but the fact that he doesn't get too many post touches, it doesn't make this really the most toxic thing in the first place. He is a pure stretch, in case I didn't already mention that. 6'10", pure stretch big. You can see this right here. I did not mean to do any of that, and I'm just backing up, but you can see Billy was wanting the post touch, but I was explaining to him that people are gonna call me toxic for doing stuff like that. But eventually we'll get into sets like that. He gets 29 shooting badges with max 3-pointer, post fade, all that stuff, mid range. His defense isn't the greatest, but like I said, my plan was maybe to hop on the finisher and play like this, but I wanted to bring the Pure Lock out here because not a lot of my boys want to run with this build because they think it's a little like inconvenient. As far as I play with a lot of good point guards, they don't really want to play with this build because it's a little undersized. When I run it at the big man spot, it still makes good sense to do, but it's just not exactly the most good use of this build. So this right here, this lineup is probably the best use that I could possibly do, where I just play with a pure stretch, I ISO, and Billy can like sit in the corner, wing, whatever it may be. I ISO, get my takeover. He has Flashy Passer on gold eventually too. And like I said, he caught on to doing this lob cheese stuff right here too. And we played against some decent comp all day. Like I'm talking, we didn't have any game where we didn't play against at least a Superstar 1. We played a couple where we played like Superstar 3s, even in Elite 1 that I didn't show because it was like super ugly. But anyway, you get the deal. 5 for 9. Billy was, and then I was 4 for 4 as well. Now the O boards are another thing that I really want to show y'all in this. So I'm gonna skip the pregame intros for us and then show just the opposing team. So again, you get the deal. It's 2-way finisher right here with 3-level scorer. Like I said, pure stretch is what Billy's on. This right here, you can see they got a post and a 2-way finisher. So essentially, like, I'm not exactly sure what the 2-way finisher would be in this situation because he had playmaker take over. That's super interesting. But interior force, so you get it. Essentially 2 bigs as y'all know it. But you can even call this lineup right here 2 bigs. This is why I'm not a big fan of like the whole definition of big men in NBA 2K20, because honestly, y'all, this 6'5" Pure Lock has 99 block and 99 defensive rebound with 99 vert and still has like 73 strength. So, and still has 99 speed, all types of stuff like that. 30 defensive badges with like Hall of Fame pogo and rim protector and all that. So you can call whatever your definition is of a big man in 2K20, but hey, little big man is here to show out. So you can see again, I'm here with the O boards, bro. Like, this is one thing I really like about this player is just the dog ability of this dude to just track down rebounds. And you can see I have no box and I have bronze rebound chaser. Absolutely insane what this build is capable of as far as the vertical. And again, this is what I was talking about. This dude went to the corner and I told him to move around a little bit and he thought that meant get deeper in the corner, but I meant to come back to the ball. You can see the novice tendency showing, but it's really cool like how he was able to adjust. And you see I could have done a little bit better myself in hitting him a little bit earlier to make the jumpers a little bit easier for him to get off. You can see late contests were definitely happening. I think he gets a late contest on this next one as well, but let me know what y'all think of this style of gameplay as well. Again, you can see I passed it to him a little early right there, so he actually does get the jumper off pretty clean. And you can see he is greening. He is doing pretty good as far as timing his jumper. Now I did tell him he does need to put on that Hall of Fame quick draw eventually. To be a pure stretch and only have silver quick draw is a little bit of you know, doing himself a disservice, I suppose. But again, you see he actually accidentally put the ball on the ground, still greened it. And again, this is the power of the pure stretch big too. You can still rock the meter on. I told him eventually what he could do is take the meter off when he you know, kind of understands a better timing of his jump shot. And like I said, he's going to need to put that Hall of Fame quick draw on right now so he can just get used to it. But again, you see 44%. That right there was mostly on me, but then he doesn't get back in bounds. Again, the novice tendency is kind of showing. And it's all good. It's all cool. Like, I wasn't going to be mad about losing or anything like that. Obviously, you know, my standards get set down a little bit more when I'm playing with the IRLs, but it's really cool how fun this was. I mean, we literally hopped on here 11 games in a row, and I'll show y'all again like the screenshot at the very end just to show like the progression of his, like, you know, win percent and 3-point percentage and all that stuff, and you know, just points and all that. But anyway, this second game was just me kind of showcasing the rebounds and also him shooting pretty well. And then the next game that I'm going to show, we got 3 of them. This is the second one right here. The next one I'm going to show is just me going crazy with this pure lock against 2 SS1s again. And again, I understand I'm not really showcasing the best competition possible, but the standards get lowered a little bit. Let me know what y'all think if you know, if I'm not doing anything by posting videos like this where, oh, cool, I mean, you're beating these like low competition players. The thing is, y'all, like I said, I mean, I'm playing with a complete novice, and I feel like the standards should get set down a little bit lower, and I'm helping him out. And you know, like, I'm not gonna sit here and say I was carrying him because as you can see, I only have 4 points. But you can see in the next game, it's more like what was actually going on for the most part. But he was shooting his open jump shots really well, and I gotta give him his props on that. Like, he was really killing it, and the defense wasn't too bad either. His interior D was doing pretty well, and we didn't run into too many situations where we had to switch on screens or anything because this pure lock, and that's what I was really most concerned about when I hopped on here with the finisher. If I was going to, is that I don't know if I can really get through picks all that well, and the extra defensive badge points definitely help in that situation. But you see, shot goes up, boom. I mean, 2 dudes on me. It don't matter, bro. I'm still hunting these rebounds down at 6'5", and it's such a fun build. It's just, again, like I said, a lot of my comp boys, they don't really want to be playing with this build because it's not really, and you can see, look at how slow his dude's moving too. And he's like, nah, I'm not gonna take that. I'll pass it right off to you and let you finish it. But anyway, 6 points, 6 boards, and 5 assists. Billy had 15 points on 5 of 10 from 3-pointer. And again, you can see, I mean, look at this. The fact that my teammate shot 5 for 10 from 3, right? And they have a whole big man on their team. They got 2 dudes camping the paint on me. They were just making them shoot all game. And I still had 6 rebounds, bro. Now, moving into the final game, you can see they got the slashing playmaker and the glass cleaning lockdown. The big is an 85 overall, so that is the kind of caveat to this, but I believe he's a shooting glass lock, but it didn't even matter because they didn't touch the ball. So anyway, you can see they got the slashing playmaker though, pure play, assuming that's what it likely is with the play takeover as well. And then same old with our lineup, 2-way finisher, 3-level score, you get the deal. Anyway, to get into the gameplay, this one right here was more so my game. I saved this for last because, you know, I like to hype my teammates up a little bit and show the fact that he was shooting pretty well, honestly. Like, the fact that throughout this whole game, he was playing pretty dang well, man. Like, I'm talking, was able to shoot pretty well, good defense, good rebounding, and, you know, wasn't doing any, like, bad passes or anything like that. It was all really a good role player, what a good role player would do. So, anyway, like I said, this one right here is more so my game. So, you're gonna see, this right here is when Billy started to catch on to lob cheese. Now, he did get bumped right there, but this is the progression of how we were playing. So, I didn't want to make things too complicated for him early on. I wasn't really gonna, like, you know, do any of that alley-oop cheese where, like, you know, he comes up to the inbound. It takes a good read and it takes good IQ in this situation. But basically how I explained it is he just has to watch the white dotted line. If the big man is at the white dotted line, he can't throw it. If he's further back, just not to throw it. If he's any further up, then he can. But if not, then boom, we can just check it down. I'll come back up and he could just do that. Now you're gonna see he also was using the flashy passes too. Now we didn't get one off on this. I don't believe. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. That actually counted. The pass itself didn't look like a flashy pass on that. Now, like I said, he only had silver. He didn't have gold to this point. And when we hopped on here, he didn't have any playmaking badge at all. So actually, no, he had one. It was Dream Shake actually. So yeah, long story short, that's that. But anyway, I told him for sure, like, every playmaking badge to get on at this point forward would be, you know, going into things like flashy passer. He could get lob passer, some needle threader, quick first step, stuff like that. You're gonna see also from what you just saw right there, he shot the ball off the top of the key. I was explaining he could do that too. And like I said, I'm never gonna go into a game telling somebody to limit what they do. If people want to have some fun and try to unlock their, like, full potential, so be it. That's cool to me, you know. Like, if he wants to, I want him to eventually be good enough at that to try to you know, shoot the ball off the top of the key right there when both people play low. Now you're gonna see right here, boom, coming back out, half spin behind the back. Tried to get a second behind the back, but it kind of cut off the animation. Still get the drive. 14 points. Like I said, this right here was my game. This is me showcasing the driving ability of this pure lock right here. So this build, honestly, and I'll explain some ratings. I'm not gonna show the ratings because I don't want this to be too long of a video. Y'all can check out some other vids on the pure lock if you want. The title of it, I like to call him Little Big Man. So you can check it out. I usually hit the 1v1 cart with this build a lot and find it kind of fun and, like, gimmicky. But you can see right there, boom, big tries to switch down. I'm going to explain some attributes and you can just take my word for it. So I got 97 driving dunk, 99 speed, excel, vert, block, D-board, all that stuff. 97 lateral quickness. Now you can see right here, he hits the post fade, and I get the O board off that. Shoots the ball again. Shoots very late, but I get it off of that again. And now you see we turn it over. I'll go ahead and just show the defense just because why not? But anyway, again, to talk about what this player was built for and what it's good at. Originally, what I made it for was to run the big man as far as, like, screen setting, but guard their point guard. So I made it for 3v3 specifically because 2v2, you're not going to come across something that works very often where you'd have to have a tall PLAYSHARP who can guard the bigs. And then look at how he hit this shot right here. That's insane. That's crazy. But you're not going to have many tall PLAYSHARPs that can guard the bigs, and then for me to want to guard the point guard, that was the initial thought behind this. But what it translated into was me finding comfort in playing the 3 in 3v3 with this build. So that's why I call him Little Big Man, and then I hit the 1v1 court sometimes and lock up post scorers or glass cleaners, whatever it may be. And the build is still crazy in every sense of defense. 30 defensive badges, max block, max steal, almost max perimeter, 99 perimeter defense. Almost max lateral quickness is at 97, I believe. And then with, like, max rebounding ability, I don't even need any rebounding badges and I still be hawking that thing, like, on the O boards and D boards and stuff like that too. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this commentary style too. Not too many cuts, free flowing. I'm kind of just growing my confidence with this commentary stuff too. But anyway, final translation that I wanted to show here again. So Billy went from, he had 15 games played, and we won 2, so I screenshotted his win percent after that. What my initial thought was, yo, this would be so cool, because I didn't know he had any park games played, right? I was like, yo, this would be so cool. I could just show the fact that, boom, we're, like, undefeated for 11 games, and I got you, like, 100 win percent at 11 games. But unfortunately, he had already played a couple, and, you know, adding 2 more wins onto this, I believe he was at, like, 31 win percent or something like that, or even, like, 30 on the dot, whatever it may be. I don't know. But anyway, then you can see translates to 57 after playing like 9 more games after that. So long story short, I believe I raised his wins percent by almost 30. Literally almost 30. I mean, it's more like 28, 27, but you get the deal. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. If you did, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on them noties, all that good stuff. And if we could try to get this one to 500 likes in the first 24 hours, I'd really appreciate that. I know this is a super long video, so if you made it to the very end of the vid, put Billy in the comments to show your support that you made it all the way through. You could put BILLIE, you could put BILLY, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me. Just show your support that you made it all the way through to the end of the video by putting Billy in the comments. But one thing I want to point out too, we weren't just in some bum park. You can see 2 elites, 15 superstars, 30 all-stars, 6 pros. One thing we could have done to exploit this is the fact that I could have just had him join a park and I join him. Boom, we load in and there's players of like his caliber in the park rather than mine, but I didn't want to do that stuff. That's too, I don't get any content out of that. We're not beating anybody that's like comp or noteworthy, and I'm sure no matter what the circumstances are of who I'm playing with, I'm gonna be able to beat pros and rookies like with ease, no doubt about it. So I still wanted like a decent set of comp. So anyway, you can see we were on the 7 streak right here, and I promise y'all, this is not some lying stuff. Let me go to these Halo clips real quick, and you're gonna see like literally I was just playing Halo with this dude. Like these clips are from 13 hours ago, 14 hours ago. So boom, and then we got like clips right here, screenshot. You can see Eagles for the win again. Boom, I was like 29-9. You can see I'm kind of a demon on the Halo, bro. I'm really nice with this stuff. You see 29-7. I mean, bro, like it's, yo, okay. Last thing I'm gonna show y'all, because we're at the very end of the video. This is where my loyal subs are and stuff like that too. So y'all can, you know, sit here and like watch this stuff too. But funny, super funny clip right here, bro. So this is my dad right here, Horn Warrior, and we're both big Vikings fans. So that's why his gamer tag is that. But watch this. So I was about to shoot this dude. Boom, he was gonna like, it's called a Spartan charge. So he's about to like boost into him and like punch him in the back right here. But I killed the dude before this, so you can see he just goes flying off the map. This is like the funniest thing. I'll play it full speed so y'all can see this. But again, I'm really nice at this Halo stuff, but don't expect too many videos on this. I'm never really gonna be on that stuff. But you see he goes flying down, unfortunately. But anyway, like I said, not too much more to show y'all. Like I said, I mean, boom, 28-4. Like I'm nice with this stuff, bro. And you can see that rank right there, that all black rank right there. That's some next level stuff. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the vid. If you made it to the very end of the video and you made it through all this Halo stuff, put Halo in the comments to show your support that you made it all the way through. And let me know if y'all want me to fire up like a Twitch stream on this stuff sometime. You could absolutely tell me that, like for sure. But anyway, you know me, I'm gonna stick to my 2K content. Y'all know the deal. I mean, I gotta stay inside my box a little bit. I'm not posting no YouTube videos on Halo. That's not happening. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the vid. Other than that, take it easy, man. Peace.